Have you ever bet on a player because his name sounded funny?
Hingle me Kringleberry.
Have you ever parlayed an 8-leg multi after 4 beers and lost it all? That's betting, baby. Welcome to Tackle for Loss, your new favorite sports betting show. We don't promise winners or losers. We just promise a damn good time.
Are you gonna
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Tackle your loss with the Tackle for Loss show. I'm your host with the most, Craig. Joined as usual on the far side, as usual, is Kiefer.
I'm here.
And not as usual, different this week. We're changing it up.
We're off script again.
We got Harry Rose in the middle.
Woo!
And Grace is not here. He had to tend to some family matters.
Family matters. Family comes first, you know.
Yep.
Not me. I don't come at all. Speaking on that, got my test tested, got the results back. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to announce they're giving me testosterone. Your boy's gonna be juiced up to the max.
Is that a thing to clap about? I'm concerned.
That's the side effects of just getting the thought of getting test.
Yeah.
He hasn't even got the test yet and he's already popping veins.
Yeah, now look, that's that. Let's talk about last week.
Okay.
Real quickly, we'll run through. Isaiah Priddey sponsored the last week's episode.
He did.
We do not have any sponsors for this episode.
We do not.
However, we'll talk about with the money we made a bet, an anytime touchdown scorer bet last week. Did we not?
We did.
Yeah, we did.
Let me try find
Who's got
where it is.
It's on the Instagram. I can just say yay or nay.
It's true. It's true. Because if you go to our Instagram, if you follow us on Instagram,
I'm trying to find.
you'll find everything we talk about that we make an official bet.
Yes.
That goes onto the Instagram.
there
And
it is.
coming soon will be ones that we hit to rub it in your faces if you didn't go to the Instagram and take the bet originally.
That's true. That's true.
So now not only do we have the bets for you to take, but we have the motivation for you to take those bets because you'll see how much we're winning.
Yeah.
Don't
But
be a
we're not
loser.
gonna post our losses.
No, but we
You'd
do,
have to-
we do talk about them every week.
No,
though.
we do.
We do. We don't try and
That's 'cause
hide
they
the
happen
fact.
every week.
Yeah.
So we had 5 leagues last week. Anytime touchdown scorer. First game, Bijan against the Dolphins. That didn't hit. Crazy because Bijan did nothing that whole game.
Yeah.
The Miami Dolphins, I don't really care about them. The Atlanta Falcons, one in every 3 games, they forget they have them.
Every second week, they
Yeah.
do shit. So next week, bet on them.
Yeah.
Fact.
T. Higgins against the Jets. That hit.
Yeah,
We had Sutton against the Cowboys. That didn't hit. Sutton did fuck all.
he was not due.
Tyler Warren against
No,
the
he wasn't.
Titans. That did not hit either.
That's crazy.
Jonathan Taylor just decided he's going to score them all.
Yeah.
Rasheed Rice against Commanders. That did hit.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
2 out of 5.
I feel like
2
we're
out of
doing
5.
another one this week. Surely.
Well, that brings me on to what I was going to talk about, which is the comments on last week's episode.
Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah.
Now we've only got one.
Okay.
It's just Isaiah Priddey 8087.
I won't even get the board because it's still.
It's still the same as it was. Isaiah
Same as it
Priddey
was,
and then
yeah.
not Sluice.
The
Awesome.
fucking goat.
Funnily enough, I was actually doing some of my own stuff at home, and I was like, I really need a to-do list to keep track of it. I was like, honestly, no one's commenting. I might as well just fucking take this thing.
No.
We know who number 1 and 2 is, man.
So Isaiah Priddey 8087 said, I'm mature enough to say when my sources were wrong, so I'm going to veto those 3 and go for Jamar Chase, Devontae Adams, and CMC.
Okay, for this coming week.
So that'll be for this week, I
Oh, that's
guess.
CMC against the Giants, man. Fuck.
That does suck.
So let me go. So yeah, CMC against the Giants.
Not the worst thing to happen to the Giants recently.
Jamar Chase against the Bears.
Yeah.
And who was the other player?
Devontae
Adams against the
Adams,
Saints.
Yeah. I like it.
Yep.
So
I actually
we'll,
like
We'll do all those.
we'll chuck in those 3. Markets won't be up.
No.
I don't know why that 1 week they were, because that was fucking dope.
And also, I don't know why last week the Bengals one wasn't.
That wasn't until
like
Sunday or something.
the morning
that was fucking,
of.
yeah, that was horrible.
Okay, while we're talking about it then, let's add. We always do a 5er, right?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, let's add 2 more. While
Okay.
we're on it already.
Let me chuck these in. So we got Chase.
Yeah.
We have
Matchups.
CMC,
And we got Adams.
Devontae
I have to remember I'm not holding my microphone this week, so I actually have to like kind of stand
You have
there.
to cup your balls.
Yeah, I have to do something with my hands.
That's what we're doing.
And then, so what? 2 more we want to go at. 2
Okay,
more.
matchup I like off rip, but
Sure.
it is a Friday game. As the Ravens Dolphins.
We can't do Friday game. We got to go.
We'll skip
we can't
that
do
one. What else do we have in here? Oh, I mean, this could be a couple easy ones here. You got Chargers against Titans and Lions against Vikings.
I did see those two. I mean,
I like
do we want to
Lions.
go?
Oh, but the Lions, 8 different people could score a touchdown, so it's so hard to bet on.
Very
That is
good
true.
point. Very good point.
Chargers, interesting one. Do we want to go Vidal?
Or do we go? What's the tight end?
The new tight end.
Gadsden.
We could go Gadsden.
Gadsden looks like a bit of a
man.
dog.
Fuck it. All right, we'll go Gadsden.
And
Then
then
add that to the list.
I reckon it might be just. I'm gonna say it's free money and it's gonna be a fucking jinx. Jonathan Taylor.
It'll only pay like a
No, see, I don't. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't,
Yeah,
like, I
true.
don't, I don't, there's no
worth it.
point in even going JT. He's
Okay.
$1.20.
It's
Too
not
low,
worth it.
too
It's
low.
not worth it. Who are the Colts playing?
The Colts are playing the Steelers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of shit.
You have
hey, look, we got Seattle Commanders. Do we like anyone in those games?
A little JSN.
Oh yeah, actually,
He's
Jason's
kind
not
of
too bad.
unguardable, so
And the Commanders' secondary sucks.
they do too.
Yeah, all right, okay, I'm
So
down for
let's
that.
go there, and then JSN.
A little JSN
All right,
action.
so the 5-leggers, courtesy of Isaiah Priddey for 3 of them, is
Yep.
Jamar Chase, CMC, Devontae Adams, and then we're adding in Orononon Gadsden.
Yep, yeah, that's his name.
And
Nailed it.
Jackson and
Yeah.
Smiglin and Biglin.
It's Miglin, Biglin, and Gadsden.
That's the
It's
one.
like the TFL official
Let me
one
send
is.
that in there. Alrighty, cool. We'll sort that out.
Oh,
Post
I
it a
just
little.
got a Facebook message.
Oh, I know what it was.
Yeah. Chase, CMC, D. Adams, Gadsden, JSN.
I've heard that is
That's a great
lot.
bet.
Yeah, I've heard
That's
that's
a great
really
bet.
good.
And then private bets. Yeah, what?
Yeah, I was
do you
going to
wanna-
speak of last week.
What do you
So
got?
not last week, the week before, I took just the simple bet of the Patriots against the
Titans. It was half time,
Titans,
full time.
full time.
Yeah.
So instead of doubling that and doing 2 teams, half-time, full-time double,
Yeah.
I quadrupled that because, you win one, you get excited. So I just tripled it. You had Bengals against Jets, Falcons against the Dolphins, and then Colts versus Titans. So Colts versus Titans won. But the Falcons and the Bengals did
Got
not
their
win.
shit pushed in.
I don't know what happened with the Dolphins, why they suddenly started playing good football again.
Because the NFL has started investigating gambling in teams. That's why.
Oh, that's right. So Tua
So
actually
everyone's
started
saying,
playing.
yeah, for some reason Tua started playing well.
One or two, his eyes were swollen
Yeah,
shut,
that's-
so he could only see out of one of them.
pink eye.
Yeah,
So
everyone's,
he forgot. He like focused in with one eye and could actually see his target.
everyone's saying he should play with an iPad.
So, yeah.
Twar.
Right, so you missed yours then.
I
Yeah,
did.
glad no one heard that. My bet.
Well,
also
yours
missed.
didn't.
Yeah, I had the Cowboys head-to-head against the Broncos.
Yeah.
That was stupid.
Well, it wasn't, but
No,
I don't know.
it was 44-17, man. It was stupid.
yeah, it's kind of nuts.
Stupid.
I had 4 college football games I bet on, 2 hit, 2 missed.
Nice. I out of the blue, I was just on our betting provider and just popped up was the Texas Tech one. So I was like, oh right, Creed talked about that one, followed that one, and it hit. So
Yeah, I also tailed that one.
yeah, it worked pretty well. Usually I tail all 4 in one multi, so I'm glad I did it this
Nice.
time.
Well, I can
I'll
tell you
stop doing
what,
that now.
the motherfuckers at Alabama let me down.
Yeah, dude.
I said that they all deserve to be shot if they didn't hit, and they do. And I'm back on my
Hate Alabama, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think you've got a few too many in there?
No.
I just keep jamming them in, man.
yeah.
We go.
Very nice. Did that just pop open?
No.
I thought I heard the lid just
There's
pop
a
off.
fucking mess down there, dude.
What?
And a great.
So my bets to it. Then I put a bunch of bets on
Yeah.
for the Monday games because we got to watch them because it was Labor Day.
I did not get
You
to
didn't.
watch
You were
it.
busy
No.
fucking fixing that.
Oh,
pipe
dude,
and
you know,
fixing a car.
sometimes you're excited because it's your first Monday that you get to watch football, and then your fucking partner, your fiance, who is a woman, her car, her car breaks down, and then the night beforehand, you're already like, oh, well, fuck, that sucks, we'll deal with that tomorrow. And then you go to use your kitchen sink and there's a leak. So, life gets in the way, man, and that just...
Isn't that the whole point of
sucks.
a tap? Like it kind of leaks out.
Nice. Well, actually, no, you're not really supposed to have a leak.
I will call out
from
Grayson
the
too.
tap.
I don't know. It's kind of a fucking weird. He goes the other day on the Monday when we were watching the football games and we were talking about, Kiefer's not here, damn, like wonder what he's doing right now, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
And then Gracie goes, oh, I don't know why he couldn't come. What's he gonna do? He's just gonna call someone to fix it. He's not gonna do anything.
But no, brother.
If anybody just has no idea what's gonna happen, but still gonna give it a go, it's gonna be he's at least gonna fucking try everything under the sun to fix his leaky
It's
pipe.
funny you mentioned that. The first thing I went and did was bought some silicon so I could silicon it back up. Realized that probably wasn't the issue at all. Everything just needed a bit of tightening.
Could have made it out for the afternoon slate.
I know. I was sorry to agree. I probably could have made it out for the afternoon game, but then by then I had to travel.
Yeah. Narrow
at
here.
least half an hour, 40
I
minutes
was there
away.
at 6 o'clock.
I know, dude. I know.
It was an early
It was funny because
start.
Cree actually messaged me the night before. He's like, "Oh, what time do you want to be picked up?" And I'm like, "Oh, like whenever you're going, that's good." 5 minutes later, I was like, "Actually, hold on 1 second. My kitchen."
Yeah, I messaged Grayson on the Sunday, and I was like, "What time are you going out there?" After he put the message in the group chat about
Yes.
what time people are showing up.
Yep.
I was like, "Oh, what time are you thinking of going?" He's like, "I want to be there for the start of the games." I'm like, "Cool, I'll get up at 5:20." Sweet.
Oh, good.
And now this week the games start at 7, so it was a week early.
Oh, do you know what happened?
The time zones and shit changed, so the
Damn.
games start at 7 this
That's
week.
crazy.
Yeah.
It means the afternoon games are going to be even later.
At 2:15.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Not as late as the World Series.
No.
Holy shit! No, it still started at 1.
Well, true.
It just finished at 8 p.m. for
Fucking
us.
2 games of baseball in 1 game.
Well,
It
we
was so sick to watch.
We never talked about the games. We started off by saying we got to watch all the games, and then we just went on this tangent about how we didn't actually.
And Kiefer fixed a leaky
Yeah, Kiefer
pipe.
fixed a leaky
Oh,
pipe,
sorry.
and
Yeah,
then
we're talking about NFL games.
And
Yeah.
baseball.
Oh, right. Yes.
I would
yes.
do want to say though,
So we're here.
so driving out to Narrow here, because I woke up at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Well, 6 o'clock. Started watching the games, and then I was kind of laying in bed just watching them. And kind of like, oh, I'll go out soon to over to Paddy's. And so while I got ready, got to leave, and it was really actually refreshing and quite fun and kind of cool to have Red Zone playing on my phone through the speakers. I wasn't watching it, but just had
You
it
just
in
have
my,
it down with where the speedo is. You know?
but just had it in the console, and it's like like radio football.
Yeah, dude, I
listening
love
to
that.
who
Yeah.
caught the ball, what happened. It was kind of
Yeah.
it was cool. But yes, I made a bunch of bets for those morning games. Did well, lost a few, won a few. But the real money came in the afternoon games or the afternoon game.
Sunday night football.
The Packers versus Steelers game.
Yeah.
I put a same game multi, had 4 or 5 leagues to end up being $2 odds for the Packers, and that paid. I had $200 on that, paid me $400.
Very nice.
I tailed that.
Hell yeah.
So I got a
Hell
little
yeah.
bit of money back from the day after depositing more money.
And then the other one, I had a $25 free bet from one of the ones that I lost earlier. And so I spun a wheel on mine. I had all the Packers players on my wheel.
Yeah.
Spun a wheel, landed on Tucker Kraft. So I put first touchdown scorer for the Packers, Tucker Kraft. Harry put all the Steelers one on the wheel, got Harry to spin the wheel, landed on DK Metcalf. So I put DK Metcalf, first touchdown scorer for the Steelers. One multi, with those two combined, $25 paid $400.
Unreal.
Do you want to know the bullshit?
What's the bullshit?
I
man?
spun the wheels too, and I
Yeah.
got Kenneth Gainwell and Christian Watson.
Hey, look, sometimes it works, sometimes it
I
doesn't.
live and die by the wheel, man.
Yeah, the odds of that is just fucking
Because we've done the wheel
phenomenal.
multiple times, just
Yeah.
for first touchdown scorer in general, that kind of
Yeah.
stuff, and it's never.
I think it's hit once.
Maybe
I think
once.
it's hit
Yeah.
once.
But to spin
Oh.
2 wheels and get 2 different that do hit is kind of crazy.
No, yeah, I think it hit once because wasn't it where the player went down at the 1, then they went for it like 3 times and it didn't work, and they went for a 4th down and then it went back to that guy again. I think you won it.
Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah.
I think I remember that. But we always used to do it with first touchdowns, and everyone would everyone would do it, and everyone would get a different player. So there
Yeah.
was just like 8 guys rooting for different
Yeah.
players to score
Yeah,
touchdowns.
yeah,
It
absolutely.
was really fun.
But you kind of knew once you got that wheel spun if you were even in the
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
in the
When you
conversation.
get Tucker
or not.
Kraft and DK Metcalf, you're hey, looking pretty good,
True
man.
that. I put a couple on, couple hit, couple didn't. That was mainly for the primetime games. I'm these days. I'm like, if I'm not watching it, I tend to not put a bet on. I find it keep the bank account not going. Too
No, I
crazy.
just keep placing bets and I just keep winning.
Well, yeah, I don't.
I bet on the Chiefs Commanders game yesterday and won a bit of money, so that was nice.
Oh, nice.
Got the account back up. I also tailed the group bet that we did that missed by
Yeah.
2 yards.
Yeah.
So if I'd won both of them, I would have been looking nice, but
Looks like 2 yards because Rasheed fucking Rice held on a play. Jesus
yeah, that was
Christ.
fucking annoying. I saw him get an 11-yard. What was his name? Bradston Smith.
Something Someone.
Is it Braylon?
No.
It's got a
Rashad.
Rashad, that's it.
Yeah.
I saw him getting an 11-yard gain. I'm like, oh, perfect. That's the
Yeah,
yards he needs. And
yeah.
because I was watching just on the sleeper live play thing that you can watch because I can't watch it at work, unfortunately. And I saw him getting an 11-yard rush, and then I looked back down at my phone, and it's like holding call on Rashee Rice. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
We just needed 10 yards.
Yeah. And kind of annoying because everything. So I picked him up on my fantasy team as well. Everywhere I'd seen, literally everywhere I went and everything I looked at as well, everything kind of like pointed towards him getting a decent role this week. Every week for the past 4 weeks, he's had 3 or 4 catches per game, plus, 5 or 6 rush attempts per game. The coaches have said at the end of last week, because he did really well last week, said that they're really happy and they want to get him the ball. They want to get him the ball is what they've said. And then this week is the least he plays out of the whole season. And everyone's going crazy. Like 2 fucking days ago, you said, we want to get this guy the ball. We're really happy with how he's going. He looks promising. And then you don't give him the ball.
And
like,
in fact,
everyone's
they give it
just
to fucking bench warmer of the week. What's his fucking name?
Kareem Hunt.
Yeah.
People are
He's the dude in fantasy you see picked up, dropped, picked up, dropped, picked up.
People were so fucking pissed.
What
this
do you
week
mean?
with
It was
the
always
Chiefs.
Kareem Hunt, 2 touchdowns.
So let's do the recap for this week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pass those along. You can reveal them from the top if you like.
What one's the top?
It's the same.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so it's my turn to do the recap this week. And so I have done a tier list, which is going to be, it's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do tier lists every time it comes around to me.
Okay.
And we can, I think, because there's no Grayson, don't worry about timeouts if you want to say something about the game. Because I don't remember every game they got played.
Yeah.
Like who each team played and that kind of thing. So if you have something you want to pitch in to say, feel free. Just don't go forever.
I'm along for the ride here, to be honest, because I didn't get to watch the Monday game. So
True.
you guys
We
will probably
did.
informing me more.
Okay, so first category, I've got Super Bowl contenders. I've got Bills. They absolutely fucking bet up on the Panthers. James Cook career game. I think it's best of his career.
Yeah. After I said don't bet on him because...
Yeah, and I was very salty about that one.
Yeah. I refuse to apologize.
Look, they look really good. They have a couple down weeks every now and then, but as a whole, I think when you take into the thing is when you're saying a Super Bowl contender this year, I think it's different from every other year because there is no like really dominant team. So if you have a couple bad weeks or have a bad week, whatever it is, you're not ruled out because there's also every team does that at the moment. So it's kind of like one bad week or playing bad for a week. I'm not too concerned about it from the bit. They still look super fucking strong. Next team, whether we want to believe it or not, or like it or not, Chiefs, they're up there. Rashee Rice is back. Their defense is just going to be solid, and their offense is also just solid.
Yeah.
They just play the game, and it's annoying, but it seems to work for them. They're a Super Bowl contender. That's just the truth.
Sadly.
Last one I've got at the moment is Lions. I think the Lions looked pretty damn strong this week. They played
They had a bye.
Last week they played I can't remember, but they beat the fuck out of them. And it looked good. I can't remember who they played.
They did beat the fuck out of them, right?
It was a good win. It was a good win against not a tough team.
Bucks.
It was the Bucks.
That's
and they,
right. The
they-
defense.
They beat the fuck out of the Bucks.
And now they have Malcolm Rodriguez back as well.
Yeah.
So
my thoughts on those ones there.
maybe you get a full comment after
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Or talk about it after.
Yeah, Lions don't really have much to say there. Chiefs, annoyingly, are good. We said don't get on the hype train last week because they beat up on the Titans.
Yeah.
I don't think it was much of a comeback.
No, it was the Raiders.
Raiders. But they looked really good again, and it's really fucking annoying. Do calls go their way? Yep. Does Travis Kelce somehow magically get open every fucking game? Yep. Annoying to watch, but unfortunately, they are Super Bowl contenders. Bills, I'll never be convinced on the Bills. I think they've just burnt me so many times now. But I do agree with your statement of anyone could be a Super Bowl contender. Well, not anyone, but you get what I'm saying. I do wonder though with the Bills, do you reckon they'll try and trade for a wide receiver, a clear one before the trade
I don't think
deadline?
so.
Okay.
I don't think so at all. Trade deadline's like next week. I don't see it happening.
I will say on the Bills, I gotta stop betting on Keon Coleman and get yards, man.
Yeah.
He's so fucking inconsistent.
Bet on Shakir to get catches because he's the screen pass guy.
Yeah.
He's just screen pass.
Yeah.
So that's always a freebie. Next tier then. I've got A tier. First team in there, Colts. Look, the Colts are doing well. Jonathan Taylor should if he carries on this pace at MVP. I do agree if he carries on, he will. However, looking at the matchups coming forward, he's had the easiest run of running defenses so far, and the rest of his season are tough running defenses. Right. So I do think he will slow down, but the fact he has 15 touchdowns already, and in the year where Saquon was saying, or everyone was saying Saquon should be the MVP, he had 15 on the entire season.
Yeah.
And Jonathan Taylor's at that now.
He's at 15 through 8 games.
He's on pace to break the last running back who won the MVP.
Yes.
He's on pace to break that record.
But we'll see how that goes leading into the season. I don't know how that's going to work.
Yeah.
Another 8 team got Seattle. They just had a bye. But before that, they fucking absolutely smoked the Texans. Best defense in the league. Seattle fucking shit on them. And Seattle's defense is fucking solid. I've got them as an A team personally. Next team, I've got the Patriots up at A at the moment. Do I love them? No. I think the offense is way better than the defense. Defense is still solid. You just traded away another player off your defense. Don't know how that's going to affect
There's
you.
a lot of rumors flying around.
Yeah.
Is he?
Oh, I thought you were going to finish and then we talk about it.
Sure. So I like him. Don't love him, but like him. Good enough to put them in A, though. And then the last team was the Rams. Rams, I'm still iffy about, but with Nakua coming back shortly, I think they will carry on to look quite strong. But I'm still iffy on them as well. I don't know if they're Super Bowl contenders, but they are a strong team. What else do you want to say about that one?
The rumors on the Patriots is they're going to trade for a elite pass rush.
I could see that.
Like
And
Max Crosby's name is flying around.
Raiders said they won't. However,
money talks.
The Raiders need to fucking trade him away.
And they have the second most cap space in the NFL, or the most, or something.
Look, the
like
Raiders
that. So they
are
are very
the thing for
likely.
me is I made a bracket, another category in this, and I took it out because I didn't love it. But there was 2 teams I put in it that need to, and the thing was, need to treat their team like fantasy football this season. One of them is the Raiders, another one is the Texans, and the other one's the Browns. Sorry, 3 teams.
Okay.
You do not need one superstar defensive or offensive player. You're not a playoff team. You can't build your team around them because you don't have fuck all capital in terms of draft picks or anything. How are you going to build a team around one guy? Get rid of your star player, almost reset your fantasy team, right?
I totally
and I
agree.
think Raiders are one that needs to do that. You've got absolutely fucking nothing apart from Max Crosby. So trade him because he's going to give you a shitload of draft picks and value.
They just signed Tyler Lockett.
Yeah, there's the Seattle Raiders.
Yeah, I do like your comment the other day of just Russell Wilson's there.
Man,
just like
go get Russ, man.
Yeah.
We need some help.
But I do think, so on that thing, I think that would be a great addition to the Patriots. I think it would turn them into a Super Bowl contender if they managed to get someone like Crosby or Myles Garrett or someone like that.
Yeah, totally.
Sweet. Next category?
No, well, I'll don't have much to say about the Colts. They're just doing surprisingly well. Good on them.
The reason I don't have the Colts in the top category, I don't know if I said it or not, they have had a really easy schedule.
Yes, totally.
And I'm super concerned about when they play really tough teams. Are they going to crumble? Are they still going to be able to run the ball? How they run the ball? We'll see.
Totally. Seahawks, I don't have much to say there either. Patriots, just really excited. Drake May's breaking records left and right. It's awesome to see it all come together, but it really just shows the difference of coaching staff at the end of the day. Like, it's nothing much has changed in our team. Our biggest signing was kind of like Matt Collins.
Stephon Diggs, I'd say.
Oh, and Stephon Diggs, yeah. But even then, Stephon Diggs hasn't been as utilized as fucking Keishon Boutte.
Yeah, but the one thing I will say, though, is that, same thing as Bengals, offenses can't win games. You got to be really careful. You don't just fucking, you don't be one of these teams like the Raiders where we've got the stud QB who's the best, one of the best in the league.
Yeah.
And then you got fucking nothing else.
Oh, no,
but you're like stubborn about not changing your Q, like not trading. So
I totally agree. I think that's been the great thing about the Patriots is we haven't signed really big names. As you said, Stephon Diggs was there. And it was kind of like, we picked up this guy, we did a bit of this, we did a bit of that. And now that's actually
building a good core team.
It's coming together.
Take you a long way.
And Stephon Diggs anytime touchdown finally fucking hit.
Nice.
Except I had Jamar Chase in there, so the multi-miss. But Stephon Diggs finally scored a touchdown.
And then the Rams are they're a good team. They're a seriously good team. And it's going to be really interesting
They're another
to see.
team, though, that's beat up on some easy teams.
True. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they go.
Beat the Colts.
Yeah, they did beat the Colts. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I'm still iffy about, but once again, we'll see. I think.
Yeah, the thing I was going to say about the Rams though is, so Puka's on track to be the best wide receiver of this year.
No, JSN now.
Oh, is it JSN now? So he was on track
because Puka missed 2 games and
Right.
had his bye already.
Yeah, so when he was, I saw a stat the other day that there's been 3 guys who have got best wide receiver of the year, and all 3 of those guys have had Matt Stafford at QB.
Oh yeah, that's a classic.
Which is a really
What about
interesting thing.
Jamar Chase last year?
No, it was receiving. It was the receiving leaders, or it was like broke. It was the broke. It's the 3 guys that like broke receiving records.
Yeah,
it was originally
yeah.
Calvin Johnston. Oh,
Calvin Johnson,
Cup.
then Cooper Cup. And now it was
which is just I thought that's kind of crazy because everyone gives the receivers their flowers and everyone's like, oh, Matt Stafford, he's still there. Oh, cool, he's old and still playing.
No, look, he's playing fucking
solid,
very
good
solid
quarterback.
QB. Yeah. Next category, I got B tier. I've got the Broncos in there. I've got the Eagles, and I've got the Jags. The thing about the Broncos, I would put them higher, but they just can't be consistent. That's the problem with them, right? They look really good for a little bit, and then they play 3 quarters against the Giants where they don't do fucking anything.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason they're in there. Look, Bo Nix looks good. The team looks good in general. Pat Surtain being out for a while has also made them be a B tier team for me at the moment.
Yeah,
I just don't know how they're going to go in the future. They got to figure out how to be consistent, which they did this week against the Cowboys. So that's why I'm confident on them.
I think they've earned the B slot.
For sure. Next one's the Eagles. Look, you could put the Eagles higher, but once again, last week was a flash in the pan of what they can be. Too bad they're not like that every game.
Yeah.
So I'm not confident putting them in an A tier because I think Colts probably could beat them. Seattle could probably beat them. Patriots could probably beat them. I think all those teams above them could probably beat them. Like and are more consistent as well so far.
Yeah, I think
Eagles.
that's the big thing is the consistency.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
And the last one I got in there is the Jags. I think the Jags are solid. They've got a good record so far. But once again, haven't played enough tough teams for me to put them any higher. And consistency is another issue with them that I don't love. So, but then again, I look at them and then I look at the teams that got in C tier and I think, well, they can actually probably beat all the teams in C tier quite easily or quite consistently. So
the only thing I have to say about that tier, and it'll be interesting to see the C tier, is I probably would put Jags down 1 lower. The inconsistencies are far higher, I believe, than the Eagles and the Broncos. But I'll see what's in the C tier.
Man, fuck the Eagles.
Fair enough.
C
The
tier.
refs helped the fuck out of them.
Oh, dude,
That was
I have seen
really.
so many clips of that because I didn't see the game. Egregious.
Yeah,
Fucking
really bad.
egregious.
Dave almost snapped his headset on that pass interference that shouldn't have been pass
Fucking fair
interference.
enough.
Everyone in like US media, NFL media, whatever, that was saying, oh, the tush push, like we don't really mind it, like it's whatever.
Yeah.
And now because of what happened on the weekend with the fumble that was definitely
That there
a
was no
strip
whistle
sack,
on.
Yeah.
that
but
there was
they
no
said-
whistle on.
They said they
stopped
called
it
it
for
dead.
full,
Yeah.
but now they're all going.
Can't be reviewed as well. It's that
Yeah.
one. I can't be
Can't be
Challenge.
challenged. You can't
yeah.
challenge them. No.
Yeah.
Now they're all saying, all right, get rid of it if the refs can't officiate it properly.
Yep.
Which is very true. They
Yep,
can't
Yep.
fucking
call any false starts on it. I don't know what that forward progress thing is when he's still moving and Kayvon Thibodeau actually makes a really good play of ripping
Yep.
the ball out.
Yeah.
every.
And then they score the next play.
The
Yeah.
good thing is,
Sweet.
only things I've seen about the whole game or anything I've seen is all negative about the refs and the
Yeah.
Eagles call and like how it went their way.
Or how Scadabou's ankle went the wrong way.
Nice.
Yeah, as well.
Yeah.
Aw.
I totally agree. I think I don't. Once again, we talk about the refs, a lot. I don't understand how the NFL can watch the highlights of that game and look at the fucking information online and all the different angles that come out and go, yeah, that's fine.
You know, it's
You know,
interesting.
like, it's
I
just-
will have an
it's
interesting
not.
thing on the refs, which I think they need to have more accountability. The NFL needs to have more accountability on what the refs call and don't call. I saw a thing. You know how they got those things on their fingers, like the ropes around their fingers and stuff?
Yeah.
So they're to indicate what down it is and what, like where the ball left hash, right hash, that kind of thing, and also what down it is, because there was an instance it was like in the 90s or in the 19 something or other where they got the down wrong. So all of them had it and they all agree.
Oh, like when the Chiefs won the Super Bowl because they got that extra down.
Oh, that was just a
Oh,
fucking
no,
bad
Super Bowl
call.
was the one before.
But so there was a whole play where they genuinely got the down wrong and gave him an extra one, that kind of thing. And so but the thing is, when that happened back in the 19 fucking something or other, that whole refereeing crew got suspended for the rest of the season,
Right.
for just having such an egregiously bad game and a big mistake like that.
Yeah.
Something like this, where this game's happened, that crew has to get reprimanded publicly. So for the people to know that something's happened with because of the bad referee,
Yeah, totally.
there has to be some consequence, and the public has to know that there's been some sort of punishment for such a bad game of refereeing and calling.
Well, because
Absolutely.
There needs to be.
there was the tush push fumble, offensive pass interference. There was a hold on, I think, was Abdul Carter by Lane Johnson, where he was literally got him in a chokehold and they didn't call it. There was on a kickoff return or a punt return, an Eagles player went to hurdle a Giants player for some reason and just
Took him out.
like hit him with a flying knee to the head.
Yeah.
And there was no flag on that. It was fucking insane the amount of calls they missed.
Uh,
We would have lost the game anyway. Don't get me wrong.
See, apparently though, because so there was the tush push that got ruled successful and not a turnover.
Yeah.
There was the offensive pass interference, and there was a hold or another one you talked about. I think those three. The very next play was an Eagles touchdown.
Yeah.
So the fourth down conversion should have been ruled a turnover. It wasn't.
Yeah.
Touchdown next play.
Yeah.
OPI
Obviously
touchdown next play.
gets rid of a Giants touchdown.
Yep. And
Yeah.
So it was 21 points. That was literally by a snap of a finger. The literal mistake of them calling it wrong cost them 21 points. So it would have been a lot closer. It would
It
you
would've
know.
But
You can't say, we wouldn't have won it because it was there's bang on 21 points non-negotiable that were because it was called wrong. Next tier.
yeah.
C tier. I've got Bengals, Bears, and Texans. I think the Texans at the moment, offense is super underwhelming. They played really well last week, which got them the win, which has kind of pushed them to C tier for me. Defense is rock solid, so that's always going to be there for them. Bears, just an okay team, doing okay, winning some games, losing some games, never looked very good, never looked that bad. Bengals, same thing with Flacco. They actually look pretty damn solid.
Yeah.
They score more points than the opposition, and that's how they win games. But now he's also kind of injured, so we'll see how that goes.
Other than the weekend when they lost to the Jets.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
with a Brees Hall to Mason Taylor touchdown.
Yeah.
That's my C tier category.
Yeah, I see why you put the Jags up one now. I totally get that. My only comment there would...
I'd say the Bengals still don't look that great. Like they're scoring points, but their defense is just so bad.
That is true, but
I'm just wondering, for me, would the C tier even exist? You know, like, would all of those, to me, just be D tiers?
right, I see.
Yeah,
well,
Then
yeah.
wouldn't they just be C tiers because there'd be no teams in C tier? Or would you put the
suppose
Jags
that's-
down and bump them down?
Yeah,
as
I'll do
well?
that. I'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, well,
There we
look, let's go to the next tier,
Okay.
and there is no D tier at the moment. It's tie.
Oh.
We're in tier tie, and you've got the Packers in there because they've had a tie. You've got the Cowboys in there because they've had a tie. And you've got Steelers in there because they are getting closer and closer to 9-8, which is also a tie. Look, it was just poetry that they had to lose the game because they were getting too many wins. They would have had to lose too many in a row.
Very true.
So now they're
They were
back
starting
to
to
being,
get way too comfortable.
exactly.
Yeah.
Look, these teams, you can put them in different categories if you want. I'm not going to go into where they should go. Actually, we can do. Packers look decent against the Steelers, but then again, Packers 1 week they look good.
Yeah.
Next week they look like they have some serious fucking issues.
I'd go Packers at B.
I would too.
With those teams in there, I reckon Packers are about even with them.
I'd
Yep.
put Cowboys C,
C. Yep.
and I'll put Steelers.
C.
It's probably C as well.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
Yep, I agree with that.
But at the moment, they're all in tie. And I put them in tie because it fucks me off that whenever I look at a score bug, right, and it's got the teams and there's this record, or I look on Google or the score, whatever it is, and it's got the teams and their records, that there's a fucking another -1 at the end of it. It fucks me off. If they go the whole season and there's no more ties, there's two teams' records that just don't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me.
I agree,
It's like
dude.
almost like, imagine an NFL game where there's one rule, right, with one score. Like, imagine if a safety was actually worth 1.5 instead of 2. Like, that's the same shit, right? It just fucks me off. Like, imagine a team winning by 0.5 of a point. This just fucks me off. Just get rid of it.
no, that's actually
Get
really
rid of
good.
it.
I totally
Yeah.
agree. Totally agree. Change the overtime rules, change the tie rules.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually one of the
Well,
same.
yes, the same
It's
thing.
one of
Yeah,
the
it
same.
is.
Next category, I've got plagued by injury. You're probably wondering where all these teams have been so far. They are all in the plagued by injury tier.
Yes.
San Francisco, good team, plagued by injury. Could
Very
be
plagued by
could be
injury.
a Super Bowl team this year if every single player was healthy.
Yep.
But they could also be a C tier team because no one is healthy. But too bad, I put them in a plagued by injury tier.
Yeah.
Same thing as the Chargers. Really looked really good to start with. Then Rashawn Slater's
Really
been out.
bad.
Joe Alt's got injured for the last 3 weeks.
He's back now, though.
Amirian Hampton's been out for the past 3-4 weeks. And they've just had some super fucking bad injuries that have led their team to not be as good as it was when they started. And I think it is purely because of the injuries.
Yeah, it's just taking them back to what they were.
Yeah, 100%.
Like,
they
what-
look the exact same.
Yeah.
Joe Alt back last week, and they look way
Huge
better.
difference.
Way better. Buccaneers, same thing with the Bucks. No Godwin, no Evans.
Yeah.
They're trying to make it work. Here's my I had another category they got rid of. The Bucks were in this category.
Okay.
And this category was titled Good Team, Fire the OC. You didn't get to watch the game of the Bucks play this week.
I did not.
They were on a bye. No, they weren't. Sorry.
Holy fucking shit. They were down on the 1 yard line.
Wow, that
twice,
was this game.
Right? Twice. Back-to-back drives.
Yeah.
Down at the 1 yard line. They didn't kick a field goal either time. Actually, no, I think. No, they didn't kick a field goal either time.
Yeah.
4 downs the first time.
From the one.
From the one. 4
yeah.
downs. Then the next drive they had.
They didn't score.
Yeah.
Next drive, the first 3 downs. So that's how 7 downs in a row at a 1 yard line.
What the fuck?
They ran the ball 7 times in a row at the 1. And they didn't fucking score.
And we really needed a K-Dot and touchdown.
And the thing
That's
is,
insane.
right,
You're
I'm
doing
pretty
it
sure they
7
scored and
times
went
in a
for
row.
a 2-point. At some point, they did something, and all they did was have one of the receivers do a little out route and they bang, hit him. And
Yeah.
They didn't try that. They didn't try a pass on the 1 yard line for 7 downs. And look, don't get me wrong.
So
You know,
frustrating,
we talk
man.
about the
They
same
didn't
thing.
score on the 8th.
Oh, cool.
They
Yeah.
scored on the 8th, but it's like, in the whole game,
Yeah.
they did not let Baker throw the ball.
That's
The
wild.
whole
It
game.
was so painful.
It was run, averaging 2.5 yards a carry. Run, screen pass, run, screen pass. Oh no, we're 3rd and 8. Screen pass. I honestly, and look, they still won by a decent margin, but
Yeah.
it blew my fucking mind.
It was painful.
You cannot play like this as a playoff team, Super Bowl team.
And offense first league. Offense is everything in this league right now.
When the best part of your game is your offense and what your QB and wide receivers can do, and you do that, like, it blew my fucking mind.
If you don't want to take it out of Baker's hands in those situations, let's give him a designed run. He's a big dude. He'll truck a
something,
guy.
man.
He'll
but
get it.
honestly, do anything other than just hand it off fucking 7
Especially
times
when
in a row.
Bucky Irving is fucking injured too, so you're handing it to Rashad White and Trey Tucker.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you don't even have your running back one.
Well, yeah, it's such a good point.
So
That's fucking
stupid.
That's bonkers.
Look, they could be better, plagued by injury at the moment, but I don't even know where the fuck I'd put them anymore, because after that, they're not a Super Bowl contender.
no.
No.
If they played this week,
Unfortunately
how they
not.
have been, then I would put them in that category, but no fucking chance.
I'd put them, if we were going to go for it, I'd
Yep.
go between B and C.
Agreed.
I'd probably go
Yeah.
B, because I still think they got a lot of potential, but...
B for Baker.
And the other one's another one in there. Ravens. Look, who knows what they could be doing if they had Lamar and the rest of their team. Lamar hasn't played for like 3 weeks, and they look like fucking shit. But then when he does play, he's such a difference maker that they look really good.
Snoop Huntley was balling,
Hey,
man.
look, he
they
was.
played Cooper Rush for 3 weeks, which was fucking stupid. But
Yeah.
then they put Tyler Huntley in, and he was
Yeah.
fucking balling.
I
Yeah.
agree. But look, I mean, I think this year is San Fran and them maybe are 2 of like the biggest like what ifs. You know,
Yeah.
Totally.
if they were both healthy,
Yeah.
who knows? Both Super Bowl contenders could be, but without it, you know, there's been maybe 1 week that the Ravens were healthy and they looked really good.
Yep.
I can't say
And I
much
think
more.
that was week 1.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can't,
agreed. Yeah.
can't say much more other than that on the Ravens. And the other team's Washington. I think they haven't had Terry McLaurin the whole time that Jaden Daniels has been QB. Now he's back. Jaden Daniels isn't at QB because he's injured again. I don't know. Who fucking knows how they could be doing? They're a good team, but they're also not a good team.
Look,
Yeah,
I agree
I
with
fully
your
agree.
sentiment on all of those. Maybe the Ravens will get better now that they don't have Xboxes and ping pong tables in their locker.
Oh, they get rid of them, did they?
The senior players got him out.
Yeah, apparently, Lamar led it. He said they're not getting them back till we start winning again.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I
He hasn't
personally,
been fucking playing.
yeah, I know, yeah. I personally agree that I think like a ping pong table, that's alright.
Yeah.
But like fucking an Xbox in your locker room, dude,
Yeah.
like
That is a bit insane.
it's a bit insane.
Next category, D tier. Look, I didn't want to put the Giants in here, but with the injury and the loss and everything, the Giants have to be here. They looked really good against the Broncos, then they lost in the 4th quarter. They refused to make any coaching change about the defensive coordinating position and all that kind of stuff. The team, the players are getting frustrated with the fact that nothing's changing on defense. Scatterboo got injured. That's a big fucking downfall to their team.
Is he out for the rest?
Or
He got surgery.
he's put on IR. I don't know. He's been,
Most likely. I don't see a reason of him coming back if we're not going to be in a
sure.
playoff hunt.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
so they're in debt at the moment. Look, I think
Hey,
they're
week 1 next year, though, going to go crazy. When we get Malik Neighbors and
Yeah.
Scatterboo back, oh my
fuck, dude,
God.
that's a bit of a team there.
They got, what, how long into that Chargers game did Malik get injured? Probably 2 quarters
Yeah.
of Dart, Neighbors, and
Yeah.
Scatterboo all on this field at the same time.
Yeah.
other
Bring
team
me,
in
bring
there.
me next September, man.
Next team I got in there is Vikings. Holy fuck, they look bad.
Fuck, they
Bro,
look
did
bad.
you hear what happened with Carson Wentz?
Yeah, he was
Dude, that situation's insane right now.
God.
Yeah.
He was been dead for 3 weeks since their London game. They've just been, yeah, man, you'll be fine. Wait till JJ's back.
Yeah, and tears on the sideline, like
Had a torn labrum.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Let him sit out, man.
fucking hey, it's unbelievable.
Another one, Cardinals. Look, they look fine some weeks, but other weeks they just never look that strong. They can put up good fights against some teams, but they just never seem. I saw an interesting stat that sums them up quite well, I think, this year, and it was one of the classic. So far, this is what playoffs would look, or this is what the league would look like if every one-score game was reversed.
Oh yeah.
Ah, yes.
And Cardinals are like a top 4 or 5 team in the NFC if they reverse every one-score game. It's just they look decent, but they could never finish out and do well enough in a game. So they're in D tier. Same with the Panthers.
I also think they don't really start. You know, they don't really finish. They don't really
they just keep it close the whole time, and then you know, same thing with the Panthers. Panthers look up and down every week. Dalton's playing at the moment. They look fine, but they're not competing for anything this year.
The Bills crushed them.
Yeah, it was bad.
About this tier, I find it interesting. There's an argument for both the Giants and the Vikings to be put up into plagued by injury. I know why they're not there because of like those other teams are probably Super Bowl contenders. These two not so much. But is the D tier for Cards and the Panthers is 100% deserved. 100%. I feel sorry for the Panthers though.
Yeah, for sure.
We had them winning the fucking Super Bowl this year.
We did have that, yeah.
And we also had Washington too, so you know.
Yeah.
Next one's E tier. E tier, I have Miami in there. Look, they look like dog shit. I think they need to make a coaching change, but they so far have refused to. Don't know what the fuck's going on there. I hate this team. They're an E tier team. They got a win last week. They looked really good, but 1 week is not going to change the fact I think they're an E tier team. Look, are they better than a couple other teams up in the league? Yeah, I think they are.
They're not the worst.
They're not the worst.
Yeah.
I think there's a few teams worse, and they're in another tier below this. But
Yeah.
but there's no way I'm putting them any higher than E. Same thing goes for the Browns. Solid defense. They look decent at times, but they just do not have enough going on offense for me to put them any higher at all.
I'm sick of Myles Garrett.
Okay, look, that's next category. Don't worry about it.
Okay,
Well, I'll talk about the Dolphins before we get to that. Yeah, I 100% agree. One good game doesn't mean... I was listening to a podcast today about the NFL, and they said, oh, well, I'm finally glad we can put the coaching topic to rest. We don't have to talk about him getting fired anymore.
No.
Yeah, we do.
We fucking do.
Yeah, we do.
I fucking hate that guy.
Just because they had one win does not mean fucking anything. The fundamentals of that team are still fucked.
Yep.
Still absolutely fucked.
Look, let's go to the next category. And the next category is gets what he deserves, and that's Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
Because, like Harry said, I'm fucked off with Myles Garrett. You were fucking sitting on the sideline, all sad, all annoyed about how your team's not winning and you suck and your team's fucking dog shit, all this kind of stuff.
Yep.
You wanted a trade, you requested a trade, and they said, how about $45 million? And he goes, yeah, you know what? I'll sign to the shit organization for that kind of money. Yep. So this is what you get.
It was only 40.
This is what you get. Well, okay, yeah, 40, sweet.
I'll take the 5.
But you know, it's just like this is 100% what you asked for.
He deserves it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what the category
That's what
says.
it literally says.
Like,
That's what he deserves. Yes, yes.
I genuinely think you can be annoyed at your team from the sideline. I think that's fine.
Not when.
But in this particular circumstance, it's not good. No, it's not.
You can't request a trade.
Yeah.
Bro, it's so much fun whenever he posts anything on social media. It's just the photo of his trade request in the comments. Just over and over and over again.
Yeah.
It's so good.
As a player, and this goes for every player, and we know it does, and it comes into play for every player at some point. You get a choice, and especially comes in a QB. You get a choice. You either take a shitload of money and have a pretty shit team around you.
Yep.
Or you take a modest amount of money and you can build something around your team.
Correct.
Yeah.
He chose the latter.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
this is what you get.
This is what you get.
Admittedly, the Browns are ultra fucked because of the decisions I've made throughout the years.
Yeah.
But you're 100% right. He had an opportunity to get out of ultra fucked.
Yep.
And he stayed in the ultra fucked.
It's so funny when you bring up the Browns, it's like, yeah, but they have rookie quarterbacks like it should, and then you realize they guaranteed Deshaun Watson $230 million.
Yep,
and
exactly.
that's where
Hey,
all the
Look,
money
he might be back soon.
I don't care. They suck.
And the rookies that they took were
They're projects.
interesting.
One's a project, the other's a bum.
Yeah, interesting.
What one's what?
Hey, you decide. But I'm just saying there were interesting choices of when they took them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
sure.
if you took one of them, people would be like, oh, yeah. But the fact you took two basically back to back, like, whole thing was a little bit weird.
It's a strange
Yeah.
situation.
And then next category, I've got F tier. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. I've got Saints, Jets, Titans, Raiders. I think they're all F tier.
Yeah.
Jets could be higher. You could put the Jets in E, but I chose not to because fuck the Jets. They look atrocious.
Also,
they're lucky they beat up on the
sorry, I'll wait till the end.
on the Bengals.
Yep.
Saints made a change at QB. Look, I'm gonna be real. I don't know if I like the change at QB. Yes, Spencer Rattler didn't play well this game to start off at all. He threw a pick 6, and fumbled it.
And then got fucking demolished.
Yeah.
It's a bad, like,
However, how do you? I understand they want to give the guy they drafted a go. I get that. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But I don't think you can look at how they're performing and go, you know what? Spencer Rattler's the issue. No, I think the rest of the team as a whole is
Spencer
fucking
Rattler was
great.
actually playing fine.
Statistically, I said this before when we were watching them on Monday. Statistically, before this week, Spencer Rattler was actually a middle of the pack QB by rating wise. And look, when you watch him play, he makes some plays. He scrambles well. He makes some good passes.
But then he gets.
Titans. Look, the Titans need a fucking. It's one of those ones where I don't think I'm still a Cam Ward believer. I think when you watch him play and him alone, he plays well. He's got the good fundamentals. I think he's stuck in a role where he tries to make plays that are going to make them win, and that kind of backfires. Either it's bad picks or, fumble, whatever it is.
Yep.
But it's a result of him having to make every single play for this team. And it's kind of like, it's the whole, blame Sam Darnold, blame Baker Mayfield, blame Daniel Jones. But when the other guys that are literally trying to do everything for the team, they're going to make mistakes. And I think that's what happens here.
When you try force shit, it's not going to work.
100%. But they have to force shit because of the team they're in. Raiders, put them in the fucking bin. Trade away Max Crosby. You don't need a star player when the rest of your team should be in fucking pee-wee football.
It's so easy for whatever O-line's going against them to triple team Max Crosby. No one else is going to do shit. And then you just have all the time in the world to throw passes or whatever. And then the offense just throws picks. And it's a mess.
Yep.
Agreed.
I totally agree. My thoughts on this team is I agree about Spencer Rattler, but I think when you're doing this bad in the season, there is no harm in starting your rookie.
I agree.
It's not going to, as you say, it's not going to solve the problems, but you might as well start getting him.
You're going to get
involved.
the first overall pick anyway. Who cares?
Yeah. Jets, I just feel sorry for Justin Fields.
I don't. He's not that good.
No, he's not that good, but having the organization talk bad about you is not.
And then he went and had his best game of the season.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It's not. I just don't
and
think
then
it's
admitted he cried in his closet.
He cried in his closet. Yeah. I just don't think it's a good look, right? Like you're taught that in all these sports, it's a team fucking sport, even when you're losing. And then it'd be like your boss fucking at your daily job just talking shit to you, to all the people that you're supposed to report to.
One of them does.
Yeah.
Normal. Sweet.
Yeah, right, cool. So we all know it's not a good feeling. Titans, I do wonder, I agree, I think Cam Ward is probably a good player in the right position. I do wonder if with the amount of issues they had, they should have traded that pick away.
I think so. I think absolutely.
Yeah.
Right? I think you build the rest of your team, get rid of that pick you had, keep Will Levis or whoever it was at QB.
Will Levis, yeah.
Oh, but he's injured now, but you know what I mean?
Grab anyone.
Yeah, go take anyone you want and try build a good team for the next year when you inevitably have a top 5 pick anyway.
Well, I think the thing is that's still fucking, 3 years away probably from turning it around?
Maybe.
Yes. They have Jeffrey Simmons on defense and L'Jarius Sneed. That's pretty much it.
And the wide receiver core is we called it at the start of the season, it's a bunch of old men. One of them's already, Lockett's already out.
He already asked for his release.
Yeah. So you would have been better off to trade away. I know Cam Ward might be generational, but in 2 years, 3 years' time, there's going to be the next guy's generational.
Yeah.
Raiders suck.
Last category, I've got somehow Michael Penis still needs his own category because holy fucking shit, this team is just up, down, up, down, up, down. Looks good, looks shit.
Well,
looks
he
good,
didn't.
looks
Kirk
shit.
Played on the weekend.
Yeah, I know, but this still isn't like.
Yeah.
I put the Falcons in there.
Worse with Kirk.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Fuck the Falcons.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Fun stat. This was the first week since 1970 when there was only one game decided by one score.
Wow.
Every game was a blowout.
Shit. There we
sucked.
go.
It was so boring to watch.
Yeah, a lot of these games were fucking boring.
And that game was fucking Jets Bengals.
Yeah.
38-39.
Yeah.
It's,
awesome.
All right, we're back.
We're so
Welcome back.
fucking bad.
We're back.
Let's go on to bets for this week, I guess. We've been going for a little while now, but we'll talk about upcoming bets. What does everyone have?
I'll go first because you and I is more of a discussion. Yours will be your ripping straight through. So I'm going back to my beat on bad teams.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to do like a 4-leg multi like last time. But I thought there's some value here, and I'll get your guys' opinion before I do it. So what I'm trying to go for really is probably a full-time, half-time. And there's this other category that I've been finding, which I'll bring up on the Ravens and Dolphins game, but I'm not going to do it for this game, right? But this just because the markets are out, right?
Sure.
Right.
So there is a market I've been finding, which I quite like, which is QB touchdown passes head-to-head. So you bet on, for this one, Lamar or Tua, and if they get one more touchdown than the other person, it pays.
Yeah.
Right.
So, for example,
Is there also a tie?
there is a tie category as well. So you do have to do better.
Yeah.
That's why I'm going for the beat on the bad teams. Like,
Sure.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. So just for example, the Lamar Jackson Tua Tagovailoa one, Lamar is paying $1.96 to Tua's $2.95. A tie is paying $4. But, that one, I don't know. I'm not betting on it. So, the options for the beat on bad teams this week, in my opinion, you have the Packers paying $1.10 against the Panthers paying $7.25.
So Jordan Love to have more touchdown passes than whoever.
Is $1.10.
No,
That's just head to head.
because they won't. Oh, actually, I don't.
Right, but why don't you talk about what the actual odds are, not just the because you're not betting on.
Well, they don't have them.
That's
That's the problem. Yeah.
Because we don't know who's starting for the Panthers either.
Yeah. So we just kind of have.
sure.
We kind of just have to be like.
Who's going to score more touchdowns?
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. But I'll also throw in that team to then win, just to pump it up a little bit. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's now a lot of different.
That's a lot of
You're
legs.
now taking.
How many games are you looking at here?
I was just going to do one game.
Oh,
Just
right.
doing, just doing the one
Get
game.
you.
Okay.
Do the 3 legs in one game. Halftime, full-time double
to
Jesus
win.
Christ.
to win.
Well, you might.
So that you just, I mean, look, at the end of the day, this is your beat. You do whatever you want.
It's true. It's true. I can.
But if you're
Okay.
asking for my opinion,
Don't do the halftime.
you're
full-time.
doing a lot of things to happen in one game.
Well, it's
But
just
I guess halftime, full-time
just
double,
two.
and them to win is the same thing. Right?
yeah. So I'm going. So
right.
not them to win. I'm going halftime, full-time double.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and then the QB that we choose, which is probably going to be the winning team QB, to then
have more
have more
touchdowns.
Yeah. So we have the Packers versus the Panthers.
Yep.
That's option 1. Option 2, Chargers versus Titans. Option 3, Lions versus the Vikings. They're my 3 options this week.
I wouldn't go the Lions Vikings because they can also run in 4 touchdowns in a game.
That's a good call.
Where the other two
That's a good
teams, their
call.
running backs aren't as strong. Or their run game
Yeah,
in general isn't as strong.
Very true, very true. So would you go Chargers or Packers?
I'd go Chargers because the Packers still have Josh Jacobs who can break anything open.
I like that as well. I did see one more just while I was scrolling, and it was Rams Saints.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, I think it's either Chargers or Rams that you go for here.
Okay, well, of course I can't pull up the numbers,
No.
but go to our Instagram and my bet will be on there. But that's the mindset that I'm going into.
Okay.
A halftime, full-time double combined with that quarterback throwing more touchdown passes.
All right. Yeah,
I'm
sweet.
not fully against it. Like
I'm
there is
interested to see
definitely
how-
money
Yeah.
there. Yeah,
I'm interested to see how it will go for all of
interested
those.
to see what it pays
Yes.
Well,
as well. You know,
you know what? Why don't we just make one for that game that is up?
Sure. Go for it.
Ravens Dolphins, same game multi. QB markets, head to head. Let's go Lamar Jackson.
and then
And-
halftime, full-time double.
Boom, boom, boom. Double markets, halftime, full time. Ravens. $2.50.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. It's not bad. And in theory, if the game is going well for that team that you chose, the QB, in theory, should be doing better.
Sure.
Yes, but
I
if they
agree.
also then the thing I've started worrying about passing yards or touchdown throws is when they do start blowing them out, they are just going to
Switch
run
to
the
the
ball.
run game. Very true. Very, very
Which
true.
a team like the Chargers who don't have a very strong run game,
Yeah,
it's there.
absolutely. So yeah, that's why
No,
I
I
don't
don't mind
really
it.
have
I don't
something,
mind it.
But I got something.
Yeah.
We got something.
right.
We got something cooking.
We got
Sure.
something cooking.
We got something cooking.
Quite like me, I got some.
You got something
A
cooking.
little bit.
All right. What do you got, Harry?
So I've tried doing all the spreads.
Yeah.
I've tried doing a straight up head to head bet that
Yep.
missed.
Yep.
Tried doing just players who I think are going to perform against in the matchup that they have. Missed. Everything I do fucking misses. Right.
Right,
So
sure,
I'm going to
sure.
go back and you guys are going to help me.
Okay.
I'm going to go back to what I know fucking best about football.
I don't think you can bet on what numbers they wear though.
Wrong.
Oh.
So you're going to choose a number between 1 and 20.
Yeah.
You're going to choose a number between 1 and 20.
Okay.
And then with those two numbers, I'm going to figure out two more numbers. I'm going to do a 4-leg multi.
Okay.
And whatever number you guys... No, never mind. You guys guess the numbers first because what I say could affect it.
Okay.
1 and 20.
Between 1 and 20.
Because I'm going to say, let's say I pick 23.
Well, that's not between 1 and 20.
Between 1 and 20.
Let's say I pick 18.
Yeah.
What player wears 18 to score a touchdown?
Kirk
I assume that's what you're
Cousins.
doing.
Kirk Cousins.
But you know what I mean? Like, do you have a number? Have you thought about 1 and 20 every number? Or is this kind of like...
Well, I've thought about, as I was going to explain, I kind of fucking ruined what I was going to do before I let you guys guess the numbers, or say numbers, but even if it is, say, an 18 and say Kirk Cousins does play, I could take anything to do with that number.
Kirk.
Sure.
Okay.
So I could do Kirk Cousins
Okay.
interceptions over half. So
Yeah,
for him to throw
yeah,
a pick,
yeah.
you know what I'm
I'll
saying?
think of, I'll think of a number.
I like
Yeah,
this. I like
all
this. This is
good.
fun.
But I didn't want you guys to know. Fucking got
Well,
too
kind of
excited.
assume. Well, no, it kind of
Yeah.
it's kind of easy
Yeah.
And
to.
you're safe with me because I don't know any numbers that correlate.
Yeah,
I'm trying
that's
to think
a
of
good
a
point.
number that I don't
I'm going to
instantly
go.
think of a player with, just to
Right.
make it a bit more
Getcha.
interesting.
Yeah. Well, that's all of them for me.
I guess you can say 0 and 20 because 0 people wear
Sure.
0.
I've got
True.
a number that I can't instantly. I didn't think of anyone.
Okay.
So I'll say 15.
15. Okay. Yep.
Okay. I'm going to go for.
I was thinking about this when I was driving here. The first person that comes to mind with number 15 is that Isaac Tislar from the Lions. Him to have 2 catches could hit.
Oh, right. Yeah. Because
So it's not just touchdown.
Yeah.
It's anything to do with
yeah,
it. Yep.
yeah.
I'll go. You were going to go 18, but we kind of already were like, oh, that's a little bit weird. I'll go 8.
8. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sweet.
yeah,
Sweet.
yeah.
Josh Jacobs.
No shit. Well, there we go.
Kyle Pitts.
Kyle Pitts, yeah.
And then, so what did you say? 15.
I said 15.
15
yeah.
and 8.
15 and 8.
And then what I thought of, I can times those together. I don't know that math off my head. Sorry, guys.
I wouldn't know it either.
12 and 0.
Fun.
Because
Yeah,
it's
'cause
120.
120. Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Oh, fucking 12. Jesus.
You got a lot of options
No one-
with 12, don't you?
No one really wears 12.
Well, I get confused every time. What does Puka wear?
12. Thank you.
Does it?
Perfect.
Is he, I don't know if he's back this week.
Well, I'll find another one.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
0, you get Jameer Gibbs.
Jameer
You
Gibbs, yeah.
There's a lot of players that wear 0 now.
Or you could go 1 and 20.
I could go 1 and 20.
That's kind of fun.
I could
Whatever you can
split it that
find,
way.
you know,
Yeah.
I don't
so
know.
that, again, quite like Kiefer's, will be up on the Instagram.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
going to
yeah.
try do it with the numbers you guys gave me, but then you
Yeah.
decided to choose hard numbers.
Well, I didn't want to pick something easy.
I
So,
thought 8's pretty good. You got quite a few options with that.
yeah, 8 is very
But you
good.
want to kind of make sure you got all your options out there. You don't want to say something and then be like, oh, I could have chosen that guy.
You're min-maxing. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So
I like that. That's really fun.
15,
I feel like
nice,
that's just
8,
kind of like a game,
12,
you know?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
like instead of
15, 8.
getting the wheel out, you know, just spin.
Well,
when
the
you're
problem is
watching
people are
with
going
the
to say
boys.
things that they know a player with. Like that's why I said 15 because I don't really know
Yeah.
many 15.
But then, like, you
True.
can kind of do it with any number bracket, right? Like, I could go 80s because wide
80s,
receiver and tight end.
tight ends
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But obviously you can't do it like 50s, 60s, because 70s, because that's all O-line, D-line.
Sure. Yeah.
But yeah, there is a
Cool,
way
man.
to do this.
Hell yeah.
And I'm
All
going to
right.
keep doing this because I suck at everything else.
All right. So last week, my college football bin, I went 2 out of 4. Not great, but man. I've had a couple not rough weeks, but just okay weeks. And I'm disappointed. So really trying to win this one.
Okay.
Okay, Harry, start the clock. Oh, start the music. Keep it, start the timer. Welcome back to 70 Seconds of College Football Heaven. I'm your host, Korean. I've won a decent amount of money this week on betting on college football. If you listened, you would have known. Miami, Florida are a good team searching for a playoff berth this year. They are 6-1. They run the rock. They pass the rock. They're great defenders of the rock. Carson Beck is having a resurgence this year after Georgia passed them off. They are 100% going to cover the minus 12.5 against SMU this week. 7-0 plays Navy. 7-0 Navy plays 7-1 North Texas in Texas. This is going to be a game to watch. I tell you, Navy are the best run team in the nation, averaging 318 yards rushing a game. However, they kind of suck at defending the pass, allowing 238. North Texas can't stop absolutely anyone from running the fucking rock and scoring points. The only game plan this season has been to outscore their opponents, and boy, has it been working. They score 46 points per game, making them the highest scoring team in college ball. This game screams points. Give me the over 65.5 points. Lastly, somehow Georgia Tech are ranked 8th and currently 8-0. This team isn't good enough to win any super tough games. Good thing they play North Carolina State this week. While North Carolina State can't defend for shit and Georgia Tech can be one of the best offensive based on their stats this year. Should I look more into the fact they haven't played any tough teams yet? Probably. Will I look more into the fact they haven't played any tough teams yet? Absolutely not. Give me Georgia Tech -5.5, hammer out. Bang, 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 bang.
Nice. Minute 20.
All right.
80 seconds.
80 seconds.
80 seconds.
80 seconds.
Oh, I really hope we go 3 for 3 this week. I mean, that's really.
To be fair, they all sound. I don't know much about those kind of levels of college football, but they all sound like they should be all right.
I agree.
Yeah. I think that every week though.
What would Navy averaging on the ground every game? 300 yards.
318.
Holy
That's
shit!
Nuts.
Yeah.
That is
It's fucking
crazy.
insane.
I'm pretty sure the best run team in the thing.
I'd love to see a team average more than 300 yards on the ground.
And then North Texas score fucking 46 a game, mate.
yeah, that's fucking insane too.
That's nuts.
Yeah. So that game, I really want to watch that game. That game
Was
would be
it-
fucking
Yeah,
electric.
when are those on?
Probably, I think that one's 5 a.m. Sunday.
Oh,
Was it North Texas last week? Because their logo is UNT, right?
No. North Texas was one as the Green Eagle.
Oh, there was a
that's true.
university with the acronym UNT, and then they played a central something.
Yeah.
So they had C. So on the scorebug, it just said cunt.
Nice.
We love baseball poop game, and we love college football
cunt
cunt game.
All right.
Those are the bets. Yeah, that's what we got. And that touchdown score bet we talked about earlier.
Yep.
Yes.
That's another one.
Yep.
We've been going for about an hour so far. So if anyone's got anything else they want to
I can
ramble off on.
I got a couple like really easy quizzes. Like
I love an easy quiz. It
Like-
makes me feel smart.
5 questions each. So I found a organization, you might call it, and they're called Sportish, and it's not your boyfriend's sport news. So it's like run by women, for women, and like their articles.
How did you find this?
Instagram Reels.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Sweet.
And they're like, their stuff is if SEC teams were a designer handbag. And so the article is about that. But they did have a couple of ones that I thought were relevant here. I mean, the whole website is just pink and white. But this one is, what iconic college football moment are you?
Right, okay.
Yeah. Creed, you want to start, man?
Yeah, can do.
During your school's Welcome Week celebrations, are you at the campus organization fair looking for new clubs to join? Staying home to organize your school supplies and getting ready for the semester? Trying to put together an intramural sports team, or dancing on stage with your friends at the best club in town?
No, I'm at the fair. I'm checking out the talent for the year coming up.
Yeah,
I'm
for sure. Yeah,
probably got
yeah.
a fucking beer and a hip flask or something. You know what I mean? I'm sneaking out. I'm just checking out. Yeah, it'd be a good time. You know
Yeah,
what I
I
mean?
totally agree. I mean, we don't get that here in New
No,
Zealand, so
no.
it'd be an experience. Where would you most like to visit on spring break? San Francisco, London, New York, Miami?
Probably Miami, I guess.
I mean,
Checking out the talent once more.
yeah,
Right, yeah,
totally. You start your early class day with a chai, a matcha, an iced coffee, or a Celsius.
See, this brings me up another topic for me.
Yeah, man.
I hate with a passion the goddamn iced coffee movement.
Whoa!
Drink a fucking warm one, huh?
No!
It's better
No.
than iced. I can't
I'm
believe
on the
these
bandwagon
people
of
in the
ice.
fucking pissing down in winter. Oh, let me get an iced coffee.
Okay, winter is different.
Oh my fucking
Yeah.
god! Have a warm coffee.
What about in summer, though? You're not...
I'm still a warm coffee guy.
Yeah, okay.
See,
Iced coffee's not coffee.
I'm a bit different. I don't think of it that way with the weather and everything. I think of I want to get it and drink it straight away. Sometimes you get a coffee and it's too hot. You can't drink it for fucking 10 minutes.
That's not true.
And you're already talking to people at work and you don't want to
I've
have to
never,
fucking deal with it.
I've never had a coffee so hot I can't drink it for
You
10
ever, had a,
minutes.
you ever had a Max's coffee?
You ever made your own coffee?
Yeah. Look. So anyway, so I'll choose the Celsius then because
Yeah.
I'm fucking.
I mean, just in that debate,
I'm an anti-iced coffee guy.
fair enough. I'm a matcha
I don't
guy
care.
because
You're
I'm
not
a
doing this,
boys. Shut up, man.
proponent
Shut up.
male.
You're not doing this,
So,
please. Shut the
Shut
fuck
up.
up.
Celsius. All right, the course you're most excited for this upcoming semester is philosophy, biology, sports management, public speaking.
Probably philosophy, actually.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Yeah, you've got deep thinkers, what they say, actually.
Yeah. So that's all it is. See results.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Your what was it? Iconic college football moment.
Yeah.
Is the first SEC championship game. The first SEC championship game in 1992 marks the beginning of a football dynasty for years to come. Getting this moment means you're probably athletic, a go-getter, and always put your best foot forward.
As true as that is, I'm anti-SEC, so definitely not.
I do love you can tell this is a woman's quiz because I don't think there's any wrong answer. You know, it's just like, you are a great person, a really nice guy. You know,
It's like fucking horoscopes, you know, like you can read any fucking one and you go, huh, you know what? That is me. I am like that this month.
All right, Harry.
Yay.
So the welcome week, the school's welcome week.
I'm on stage, man.
You're on stage dancing in the club. Yeah.
I'm going to Miami.
Miami
I'm
for
going
spring
to
break.
Miami.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go to San Fran and hang out with all the fucking Fint fiends. Am I? Been London.
London, yeah.
Don't really want to go to New York.
Yeah. Miami. It is. I feel like if you're doing spring break, it's Miami spring break. It's like the
that's
thing.
so
Yeah.
iconic. Iced coffee.
Iced coffee. Sweet. There we go.
And the sports one.
Sports management. Yeah. Easy. Texas beats USC in the Rose Bowl. You're energetic, organized, and full of life. You bring championship vibes to everything, from color-coded notes to campus energy.
Holy fuck.
It's so inaccurate.
I might as well do it while I'm here. You know, I'm always a bit of a nerd, so I'll go stay home, organize my school supplies. Even though when I went to uni, I mainly just clubbed in that first week. So
that wasn't an option.
I'm going to switch it to that. Yeah, it is. Dancing on stage with your friends at the
Good
club.
point. Yeah, no, it is an
Yeah,
option.
I'm also going Miami. It's spring break. Where else would you want to be? I'll go marcher as the performative male that I am.
Fucking Jesus.
And the course I'm most excited for, let's go public speaking. See results. Auburn kick 6.
Yeah, I was wondering when that would come up.
I really wanted to be that one.
I'm fiery, social, and always the spark of the party. Just like Chris Davis' legendary return, I'll always deliver a show.
Man, fuck this.
All right, man. I think that's it.
I've got one more from them. One more from them.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just find it again. What? Stupid little arrows. Oh, yeah. What NBA team would draft you based on your personality?
Okay.
Yeah. Not football, but NBA's just started
NBA
up,
has
so
just started,
might as well. So, Cree, do you think you've got what it takes to go pro? NBA draft is about to begin. It's not about
He's 5'8", probably not.
well, it's not about verticals and shooting percentages. It's about vibe.
Oh,
right,
my
Cree.
fucking God.
What
He's
dri-
going to fucking Detroit.
What drives you the most, man? Is it proving people wrong, building a lasting legacy, pushing boundaries and being innovative, leading others and challenging them?
2.
Building a lasting legacy.
Yeah.
That's you?
Yeah.
All right.
He's all about his legacy.
He's all about it. What is your leadership style most like? Quiet hustle, loud results. Confidence and charisma. Collaborative and clever. Vocal and passionate with a side of loyalty.
What were the first couple?
Quiet hustle, loud results. Confidence and charisma.
Nah, probably the fourth one.
Yeah, it's a fourth one.
It's definitely the fourth one, yeah. What's your ideal pre-game vibe? Locked in.
Couple beers. So that is an option?
Unfortunately, isn't.
Okay.
Well, actually, I mean, high energy and pre-game TikToks. Meditation to stay calm.
Nah.
Rowdy team hype session.
Yeah,
That is the closest you get to a couple beers.
Yeah, we'll probably sneak a couple beers in there.
Yeah. How would your friends describe you? Resilient and relentless? Confident and magnetic? Was that magnetic?
Well, I don't track medals, so probably not
Creative and
magnetic.
fun, loyal and driven.
Well, you're my friend, so you
Oh
guys
yeah,
can
true.
decide.
What
yeah.
were we? Probably resilient and relentless.
None of the above.
A
dickhead.
bitch.
Fuck, man.
Hey, we got to go after, man. You're going to get
Yeah. Resilient and
Yeah,
relentless.
yeah.
Confident and magnetic.
resilient and whatever the other word
Relentless.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would your draft night fit be?
Right, okay.
Clean suit, no flashiness.
Maybe.
Bold and unforgettable.
Nah.
Unexpected and creative. Timeless with a little bit of sass.
No, the first one.
Clean
Cree's
suit.
got that little bit of sass.
He's got a little bit of sass.
Knowing Cree, though, to be oversized by 3 sizes.
yeah.
We'll go 2003 draft.
Yeah. Cree, you get drafted to the Miami Heat, the underdog grinder. You're all about work ethic, grit, and proving people wrong. You don't need flash, you got fire. The Heat culture would eat you up in a good way.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Cool.
We should have done this to decide what basketball team we have to support
Oh,
for the
we
season.
totally should have, yeah.
There you go, man. Miami.
Miami Heat for you.
You can go watch some games on spring break.
yeah. All right, Harry.
Yay.
What drives you the most? Proving people wrong, building a lasting legacy, pushing boundaries and being innovative, leading others and challenging them.
None of them. The first one, I don't know
Proving
what
people
it was.
wrong. Yeah, you're like, I can still play blowing out knee, blowing out ankle.
Yeah, man.
What's your leadership style most like? Quiet hustle, loud results, confidence and charisma, collaborative and clever, vocal and passionate with a side of loyalty.
The third one.
Collaborative and clever.
Yeah, I need someone else to help.
Ah, yes.
I can't do it on my ones.
Fair enough. What's your ideal pre-game vibe? Locked in, high energy and pre-game TikToks, meditation to stay calm, rowdy team hype session.
Locked in. I don't talk a lot before games.
True, you have mentioned that actually. How would your friends describe you? It's on me and Cree. Resilient and relentless, confident and magnetic, creative and fun, loyal and driven. For me, it's loyal and driven.
Read them again.
He was looking at basketball scores.
Resilient and relentless, confident and magnetic, creative and fun, loyal and driven.
Confident and magnetic, I'd say.
Of those, confident and magnetic.
Yeah.
What does magnetic even mean?
You've got a magnetic personality.
Tracks
It's
the
like,
hose.
Not that one then.
confident and magnetic. What would your draft night fit be? Clean suit, no flashiness, bold and unforgettable.
Whoever the gayest one is.
Unexpected and creative. No, this is his answer.
my bad.
Unexpected and creative, timeless with a little bit of sass.
The third one.
What was it?
Unexpected and creative.
I'd wear something stupid.
It sounds stupid. Oh my god.
You had with my face on a shirt.
You guys got drafted to the same team. You're
Hell
both in the
yeah.
Miami Heat, dog.
Sweet. See you there. I'm transferring. Requested a trade.
Let's see if
ASAP.
let's see if I can get in the same team.
Guess 'em.
Drives me the most, proving people wrong, building a lasting legacy, pushing boundaries, leading others and challenging them. That's me. What's my leadership style most like? Quiet, hustle, love results, confident and charisma, collaborative and clever, vocal and passionate with a side of loyalty. I'm probably
Collaborative and passionate, whatever the fuck it was.
collaborative and clever.
Yeah.
I've gone confident and charisma.
Sure.
My ideal pre-game
Making
vibe,
shit up.
locked in, high energy and pre-game TikToks, meditation to stay calm, rowdy team hype session. Probably that one.
You do Pilates and stuff, don't you?
No,
Meditate.
I don't meditate.
You meditate?
No, I don't. No, I don't meditate.
What the fuck?
I have been considering it though, so I'll go that one then. Make it different from what you guys chose. How would my friends describe you? Resilient and relentless,
Gay.
confident and magnetic, creative and fun, loyal and
Creative
driven.
and fun.
So creative, so fun.
My draft night fit, clean suit, no flashy, bold and unforgettable, unexpected, creative, timeless with a little bit of sass. That's me.
That is
Yeah.
cute,
That's
bro.
me all
Yeah.
day. So, boys, I'm Golden State Warriors.
I was going to say the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, I support the Celtics though, so I already have a team.
Name one player on the Celtics.
Channing Tatum.
Close.
He's in maybe 21 jump shots. Alright, that is the one thing I did. We'll see you fucking later. Goodbye.
Played an 8-leg multi after 4 beers and lost it all. That's betting, baby. Welcome to Tackle for Loss.